Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Elden Ring. Today, we're gonna go down an elevator. Yes, do you remember last time when Blaidd told us, oh, he's going to go down the well in the Mist Wood, which is right here, back in Limgrave, the starting area. So, how about we go down this elevator and see what there is to discover? Absolutely, if you come down here, just from exploring at the start of the game, it's a very cool moment. As you're like, oh, you may be thinking, oh, this is an elevator, it's going to take me down a few levels. Nope. We're going down. And down. And down. And down. All we need is the Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater music playing, to be honest. I guess that's more of a ladder, but my goodness. We're still going. And even though we're underground, there are stars? Well, just what could that mean, do you think? Very interesting. But we've made it. I honestly could have cut out that and saved 5 minutes of recording time, but whatever. Anyway, yes, Siofra River, whatever it's called. I don't know how you pronounce it. I believe that's probably like Irish or Welsh, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I did look it up to see, and I found out how to pronounce it, but I forgot. But that's okay. I'll, when I do lore videos, I'll strive to have the correct pronunciation. I want to say it meant something like fairy, or I could be wrong, but I mean, hell, you can open a new tab in your browser or whatever and look it up right now, and also you can tell me how badly I butchered the pronunciation. Siofra. Siofrio. My name is Dio. Actually, the icon I have on my YouTube channel, like the character there, that character's name is Dio. As it happens. Anyway, we have, I think, quite a lot to do in today's episode. So enemies like this, we're not gonna bother clearing them all out, because why bother? To be honest, we'll just do that. Yeah, there's a lot to do, not a lot of time. And yeah, this is the beginning. Again, you can come here without doing Ranni's stuff, but I'm not sure if you ever get locked off because you might need an item from her to continue. So we'll just kind of kill things that are crucial. Really cool areas though. I'm very much a fan in games of underground areas when they're done well. Yes, soap, because that's where people are showering, I guess. When the areas are exciting or just look interesting, and I think Elden Ring really nails it. Because, a lot of the games would go, oh, well, let's have an underground area. It will be some sewers, or it will be some copy-pasted stuff, or it will be... Remember Dragon Age Origins, the Deep Roads? My goodness, that area sucked. And the Fade. I enjoyed Dragon Age Origins, but man, the Fade and the what's it called? The Deep Roads, those areas sucked. Oof. I don't think there's really any particular reason to be doing what I'm doing right now. Again, there's some items. There's another player using a Naga Kiba and a katana. Don't shoot that at me. Go away. Yeah, these guys are rather hard and stony. Bony and stony. Alley-oop. Okay. Alley-oop. Whatever, I don't even want you. What are you gonna drop, a spell? Yeah, Oracle Bubbles. You can usually tell by the colour what they're going to drop. But we have pretty much everything we're going to need in this playthrough. Ha, you're stabbing me. One interesting thing, I think it's these guys. You know how in Souls games you can't infuse, or, well, no, that's not right. If you have a weapon which does, say, fire damage, you can't buff it to make it, you can't cast Dark Moon Blade on it. These guys have a spear which I believe does physical and magic damage, but can still be buffed. I'm pretty sure it's these guys and their spears. Because I remember I was like looking through all the items and just messing around with them, and I was like, oh, you can do that? They might have patched it because it might have been a mistake, but I don't know. I just thought that was kind of neat. Because, I mean, you know me, I love buffing weapons. I haven't really been buffing any weapons, but that's because I can't remember where the crafting book is to get the way to craft the fire versions of these. I'm pretty sure it's in Limgrave or Caelid. Because Caelid would make sense, because Caelid is where the Redmane Knights are, using things like this to try and hold off the Scarlet Rot. But... If not there, then Limgrave. Caelid would be the guess, but Limgrave might make more sense because it's probably an early one. It might even be the first one, but... I have a vague idea of where it might be, actually. Crabs. Now, is it this thing? No. But there's like a mini sort of puzzle in this area involving... this thing. There's 6 or 7 of these, and we have to light them all up, because as we light it up, you see the flame over there lights up. Again, optional, but man, this area is so cool looking. But again, honestly, we're pretty much just gonna run through and grab those, because this area is huge. If I kill every single enemy, we'll be here forever. Here's number 2. These guys suck, by the way. I hate these guys. Ow. They hate me too. It's okay. Oh, that didn't go through and hit both. Yeah, one reason why I dislike them is because they basically have the Dark Souls to... What is it? The Drake Knights? The guys who just are like, hey, I'm just gonna have this infinite combo. It's like, when is it my turn to attack? When is it my turn? Again, yeah, you can parry them, I'm sure, or do other things, but I just find it obnoxious when enemies just keep on attacking and attacking forever and ever 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 and ever. Hefty beast bones. And there's no real benefit to killing them. Like, yeah, sure, you get some souls, but I don't need any items from them. That was 1, 2... Oh my god, those electric things are the worst. There are a lot of worst enemies in this game, and they are one of them. But we'll find Blaidd down here somewhere. They're looking for the entrance to Nokron, the Eternal City, because they want treasure. Now, of course, they don't just want treasure for the same reason we want treasure, because we are greedy. So why do they want it? Well... all will be revealed in time. Not really sure why I bother doing that. Again, I don't quite remember where all of these things are. I know where most of them are, though. It'll be the situation where there'll be one left, and I'm like, where is the last one? Isn't there one, like, right in the middle? Uh-oh. See, when electricity hits water in this game, it will become incredible, which, makes sense, But it's all the more reason to just avoid... Ow! Those Electro Balls. These Pokemon. I've gotten turned around a bit, but that's okay. If I remember correctly, Blaidd is over here. Now, we do have a slight issue coming up on our hands. Because... Oh, hello. Alright, that's back over here. Technically, to continue the quest in the normal way, you would have to... Remember Celevis gave us that potion? We're going to do something with that potion, but not just yet. But Celevis also gives us the clue to continue, and some interesting lore. But... we don't want to do that.
Ah. Good to see you. Apologies, mate. But I don't have much to report. I can see bloody Nokron right above me. But I'm absolutely stumped. I've tried all the gateways, to no avail. Perhaps it's time to ask Celevis. I recall that spiteful little rat acting like he knew something. Let's give him a squeeze. Show him just how sharp my teeth are. I jest. I wouldn't go that far. Besides, I should check on some things here. Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If either of us learns anything, we tell the other. Right?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure if we want the answer from Celevis, we have to do his potion thing. I think. I could be wrong. That's what I vaguely remember, though. We'll check. Yeah, I don't want to do... Like, again, there is another option we have. I have a plan for this. Yeah, I have a plan for this potion, and it's not going... It's not going to Nepheli. Well, we'll see what happens. I wonder how much we miss by... Because we would talk to Celevis and he would give us the clue, and then we would talk to another character who gives us some pretty interesting information, which I kind of want to get on camera. But then also I kind of... Well, we'll finish up here real quick, and then we'll probably get sniped by these douchebags. These archers are just the worst, by the way. They knew what they were doing, put them in an area like this. Whoa, vibrations. Good vibrations. There is a merchant in this area too. You can climb on up over there by one of those cabins. I don't remember what he sells. Maybe something useful. Oh, I was looking the wrong way. He's so if you go like up those wooden things and then cross over there, there's the merchant. I've lost track of how many buttons we've touched. Technically, it's more like we're lighting signal fires or something, but... Right, I know where two more are. Hopefully those are the last two. But yeah, it's... We might just have to go through Celevis' questline the normal way. Celevis actually has his own questline too, which... I'm probably not going to do it in this Let's Play, because it's kind of just a bit awkward. Like, the way, like, a lot of the quest lines in this game are like, oh, you have to go, like, 1,000,000 miles out of your way over here, kind of thing. Like, Celevis is one, you have to get him some, was it Amber Starlight? And he wants to make a vessel. Well, he basically wants to turn Runny into a puppet. Doesn't work. And maybe he dies after that, but I don't know. But again, it's very awkward because it's like you would have to delay doing part of the quest and then do it. Like, it just feels very out of order. It's like, well, if you start the quest but then don't do anything for it, it's like, what? Why would I don't know, this feels awkward to me. Oh, I missed that one. Oh. Anyway. Again, there's not too much point to lighting all these things, but we will. These guys are just kind of dancing around up here. These guys have some kind of interesting lore, too. They have, like, their whole own... I guess, in the context of this game, you could call them, like, pagans or something. They don't believe in the Golden Order. They believe in their whole own thing, and they're, like, cow people. Alright, then there's one more over here. If I'm not mistaken. Don't need to destroy that. These archers suck. Please don't shoot me. They shot me. They are, like, such amazingly good shots, by the way. Okay, ow. Up here we have an elevator. Do we have to activate it? That's fine, we'll do it. Because that'll be... look at these arrows. There's something useful up there which we'll probably need for this build in a bit. I missed at least one. Is it on the left side? Why there's a co-op thing here, by the way, I have no idea. That's such a random place for one. Anyway. I should really kill these archers so they're not bothering me, but... Wow, he missed. It's like the first time they've ever missed. It's like, oh no, the first time I missed in my whole life. Alright, let's see if we can find the last couple of these things. Here's one. So we're missing like one more, I think. There we go. That one was the last one. It was, of course, it was the most obvious one right by a bonfire. Alright. Now we can go fight the boss in this area. There's actually two bosses, if I remember correctly, because there's like a way you can go up. You can go up the stairs. I should have used a bonfire, actually, but here, we'll go fight this boss, which, again, completely optional, nothing really to do with what we're doing. With that guy was just taking a swing at nothing, to be honest. Shame we can't really, like, summon Blaidd for this boss fight either. Oh, by the way, when he was talking about Nocron being above him, he meant, like, there. He didn't mean the stuff I was... Like, he didn't mean that thing up there. That's something else entirely. I really should rest at a bonfire, but whatever. We'll see how this goes. I don't remember this boss being very difficult. Hallowhorn Grounds. Alright. Oh, okay, we get a shrine right here. That's useful. Yeah, we'll summon the tenor for this one, I think. This is a huge area. Look at it. So Latenna will be able to snipe it whilst hopefully being safe. Like, look at her range. I'm telling you, man, Latenna does not mess about. Ow. Oh, no, don't look at Latenna, you bastard. Get over here. Look at me. I'm gonna set you on fire. I'm gonna set you on fire. I'm gonna keep setting you on fire. Bassa. Get out of here. I missed. Ow, 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 fire. Well, that would have worked a little better if I had, how to put it, buffed before I went in. But, I mean, it still went fine. Latenna doing work. Yeah, any boss fight like this where there's just so much room, I'll summon her and just let her go ham. Yes, and this area, which you just reach via that teleporter. And honestly, only reason we're coming up here is because of this monstrous sight you see before me. Yeah, this is another pretty big area, so yeah, tell you what we're gonna do right here. Latenna, my friend, sit yourself. I was gonna say sit on that rock, but I mean you can sit right here if you want to. I mean, of course this thing's going to wake up. I mean, why wouldn't it? I should not have tried that. Ow. How am I not hitting him right now? You did it, Latenna. MVP. Alright. Very good. Some easy souls, a dragon halberd. And, well, tell you what, we'll go talk to Celavis, shall we? Maricus Scarseal.
I've no time for idle chit-chat. The only thing I will hear from you is a report of your task's completion. Are we understood? I have enough on my plate. Well, you're asking me about that, are you? The task was left to you and the mongrel, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot. Well, there's no helping it. Now's as good a time as any. I'll let you in on it. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of Selin in Limgrave. She owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the academy. I asked her to look into the matter some time ago. I'll write you a letter of introduction. Go ask her.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson? Is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days. Very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice. Well. Celavis is not a name I ever wanted to hear again. But fine. If it will help you, my apprentice, I offer my knowledge. The stars alter the fate of the Karian royal family, and the fate of your mistress, Rani. But long ago, General Radahn challenged the swirling constellations, and in a crushing victory arrested their cycles. Now he is the force that repulses the stars. If General Radahn were to die, the stars would resume their movement, and so too would Rani's destiny.
Ah, well met. What news? So Rani's fate is kept in stasis by Starsgur's Radahn. That reminds me of something I heard. There's a festival being held at the castle on the southern edge of the Caelid Wilds, east of Limgrave. It's a festival of combat. And I heard that you can fight Radahn himself. He who's once called the strongest of all the demigods. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I think it's worth investigating. I'll be on my way to this festival of Radahn then. You're coming too, right? To Radahn's festivities. I'll meet you at Redmane Castle in Caelid. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang. You're coming too, right? I'll meet you at the way ahead is pleasing.
Alright, that's really good. I don't know why I had the other thing in mind, but perfect. We can continue exactly as I had planned. Next time we will head to Caelid, to Redmane Castle, to see if we can join the Festival of Radahn. We know Blaidd's heading there, we know Alexander's heading there, everyone's heading there for a good time. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and take care.